A former Transformers Reactivate developer may have just officially confirmed that the game will not in fact have a player versus player game mode. Let's take a look. So earlier today, Transformers Reactivate Updates on Twitter put out a tweet with the following. Should Transformers Reactivate launch with a PvP game mode, or would that just cause too much balancing issues with loot and power ratings? This is actually a hot topic in the Reactivate community, as there are many Transformers fans that believe PvP is a staple of all the Transformers games, like Fall of Cybertron and War for Cybertron having some of the most iconic player versus player modes to date. But there are also people who believe that a looter shooter live service game like Reactivate should not have a PvP game mode, and well, it seems like that could very well be the case. Under this tweet, a former Transformers Reactivate developer named Neil actually responded to the updates account regarding the possibility of PvP being in TFR on launch. He responded with a big fat no. And in another reply under that one, he also says, "Every game does PvP. A long-lifted co-op PvE experience is far rarer and a valuable beast," which I do actually agree with. PvP is a very saturated genre, with Battle Royales, Call of Duty still ongoing, and nowadays it feels like every game has or needs PvP. And even with the Suicide Squad game having PvP leaked as the game mode, I think Splash Damage focusing on refining and polishing their PvE experience will be a very healthy and beneficial move in the long run for their game. Not to mention, the issues that Splash Damage would face would take a heavy toll on the game's loot, with Splash Damage needing to balance gear for PvP and PvE at the same time so that it's fair in both areas of the game is just an impossible task. I mean, look at Destiny 2's Crucible. I love it, but my god, it is so unbalanced half the time. The game's been out for 7 years. I think PvP would just cause so much unneeded stress onto the developers and would honestly hurt the game long term. So guys, I guess what we can take away from these couple of replies is that we can finally put the PvP speculation and theories to rest. It does not seem likely that PvP will be a thing in Reactivate, but just remember, Neil has not worked on Reactivate for a little while now, as he left the project in Q3 of 2023, I believe. So if we really wanted to be on the copium, we could speculate Splash Damage just so happened to be developing PvP after Neil's departure, but obviously that is a massive stretch and is extremely unlikely to have happened. It's possible that PvP could happen further down the road with games like Warframe even including PvP game modes eventually, not that it's any good, but hey, it's still there. But in the end, it looks like Transformers fans will be waiting even longer for their fix of Fall of Cybertron style multiplayer experiences. Let me know your thoughts down below and leave a like, and yeah, I'll talk to y'all boys later.